Hello, dear friends. Let us demonstrate the lecture on the topic of e-technologies, e-business, e-learning, social networks, e-government, formats of the implementation of e-government in developed countries. I am a teacher in the Department Information and Communication Technologies, Manshuk Abdimuminova. You can see my email at abdimanshuk@gmail.com. I want to introduce the purpose of the lecture. To study the basis for the development of cloud solutions and technologies. You'll be able to tendencies of development of modern infrastructure decisions, principles of cloud computing, technologies of virtualization, web service in the cloud, main terms and concepts of mobile technologies, mobile services, standards of mobile technologies. Electronic business. Main models of electronic business, information infrastructure of electronic business, legal regulation in electronic business, according to the definition of IVM, professionals, electronic business, the transformation of key business processes using Internet technologies. Thus, a business refers to any business activity that uses the possibilities of global information networks for transforming internal and external relationships to create a profit. An important part of e-business is e-commerce, and the e-commerce refers to all forms of business transactions that are carried out with the help of information networks definitions. In the dictionary, business terms by PricewaterhouseCoopers and the ETOPS consulting companies are given the following. Marketing, submission of proposed sales, rental, licensing, supply goods, services, or information through computer networks on the Internet. Internet business can be described as a medium which allows companies to offer it to customers and better meet their improve conditions for investment, ensure corporate company information all over the world of just that get group of customers. Automate and optimize business processes, both internally and in its relations with suppliers, dealers, and partners. Ensure business continuity, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Electronic system of training through computer and electronic technologies. Definition UNESCO. E-learning through the Internet and experts. Multimedia e-learning include independent work with electronic materials, using the personal computer, PDA, mobile phone, DVD player, TV and other, obtaining advice, tips, ratings from a remote, geographically expert teacher for remote interaction day off. Creation of a distributed user community, social networks, leading the overall virtual learning activities. Timely our delivery of e-learning materials, standards and specifications for electronic learning materials and technology. Distance learning tools. Formation and improvement of information culture for all heads of enterprises and divisions of the group, and the master of modern information technology, improving the efficiency of its ordinary activities. The development and the promotion of innovative educational technologies, the transfer of their teachers to develop educational web resources, the opportunity at any time and in any place to get modern knowledge are available in any part of the world. Access to higher education for persons with special needs. Related to e-learning, electronic textbooks, educational services and technology. In fact, e-learning began with the use of computers in education. Initial training with the use of computers alternated conventional, classic practical exercises. E-learning and now doesn't exclude communication with a teacher face-to-face. E-learning modern simple concept has evolved along with the Internet connectivity technologies and includes the ability of virtually anywhere downloaded additional materials and the training received by electronic aid theory, pass the completed task, consult with the instructor. The main thing is that all these features are supported electronic media programs. Now the development of e-learning depends on the development of the media, but electronic books, fully revealing its potential, are still in the development stage of traditional. E-education has a number of advantages. First of one, freedom of access. The 2, reduced training costs. 3, flexibility training. 4, the opportunity to develop in step with the times. 5, potentially equal opportunities. 6, the ability of define criteria for assessment of knowledge in e-learning. The social network is a theoretical construct useful in the social sciences to study relationships between individuals, groups, organizations, or even entire societies, social units. See definition. The term is used to describe a social structure determined by such interactions. The ties through which any given social unit connects represent the convergence of the various social contacts of that unit. This theoretical approach is necessarily relational. An axiom of the social network approach to understanding social interaction is that social phenomena should be primarily conceived and investigated through the properties of relations between and within units, instead of the properties of these units themselves. Thus, one common criticism of social network theory is that individual agency is often ignored, although this may not be the case in practice, say agent-based modeling, precisely because many different types of relations, singular or in combination, form these network configurations. Network analytics are useful to a broad range of research enterprises. In social science, these fields of study include but are not limited to anthropology, biology, communication studies, economics, geography, information sciences, organizational studies, social psychology, sociology, and social linguistics. Concept, architecture, services, formats of implementation of the electronic government in developed countries. Electronic government, English e-government, is a way to provide information and assistance already formed a set of public services to citizens, business, other branches of the government, the public officials, in which the personal interaction between the state and the applicant is minimized and information technology is used as much as possible. E-government state electronic document management system based on the automation of the entire set of management processes across the country and serves as a target of significantly improving governance and reducing social communications costs for each member of society. Creation of e-government involves building a nationwide distribution of the social management system, implementing the decisions of the full range of tasks associated with managing documents and their processing. Questions. The first one, what is electronic business? 2. What are the principles of electronic government? 3. What are the electronic trainings? 4. What are the differences between electronic training and electronic textbooks? And 5. What are the formats of implementation of the electronic government in developed countries and archive? You can see in a slide resources. And thanks for your attention.